Mariah Aj, this is Gabby from Northside Mitsubishi. I just wanted to introduce myself and say hello. I understand you both are interested in a 2023 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross, and so I have two options here for you both. Now, I wanted to do a quick walk around video for you on a 2023 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross, but from my understanding when I spoke to AJ, you guys are kind of not really sure on which trim level you're looking for. Now, the trim levels are where the features come in. So maybe you're looking for an entry level, which would be this one over here. This is my ES Super All-Wheel Control, so it is going to be the first option available. It's going to have standard features such as heated seats, touchscreen, backup camera, Android and Apple CarPlay. But if you wanted maybe a bit more features such as a heated steering wheel, we're going to have to take a look into our SE Super All-Wheel Control, which is the second trim level available. Now, the second trim level, again, it's going to have a bit more features, and so I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison for you both. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Hey guys, so again, I wanted to do a side-by-side comparison today on our 2023 Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross. This is going to be for the entry level. So the bronze one next to me here with the glowing lights, this is going to be our ES Super All-Wheel Control, which is our entry level. Moving up to the second trim level here, which I have our SE in red, you're going to get a bit more upgraded features. And so I wanted to do, again, a side-by-side comparison. That way you can get a full understanding of the features you're going to get compared to an entry level to the second trim level. So without further ado, we're going to get straight into the video for both vehicles, again, because they are the same mechanically. You're going to have a 1.5 liter four-cylinder engine, but it's a turbocharged engine, guys, so you are going to get a lot of passing power. You're going to get amazing fuel economy. It's about 8.8 liters over 100 liters, or 8.8 liters over 100 kilometers combined, guys. It's amazing on fuel. You're going to save tons of money on gas, but you also get a lot of passing power, and that's one thing I personally am in love about the Eclipse. Like, you get a ton of speed in it. It's a very smooth drive, so that's honestly, it's my favorite drive out of all the Mitsubishis. Taking a look here, they actually have the same tire size. So we have 18-inch alloy wheels, and these are with your all-season tires. And then as you can see, we have our daytime running headlamps. These are LED. And we're gonna take a further look into both options. So let me grab my key for a sec. Okay, so I have two options here. So we're gonna use our key fob for the SE. Now you have your power side folding mirrors, and then again, close that, right? So even the keys are going to be different, guys. Like with the ES, you don't have keyless entry. With the SE, you do have keyless entry. So one thing to keep in mind, obviously you do have your turn signal integrated lamps. As you can see, we're going to open that up, sorry. So the turn signal integrated lamps, like for the lights right there, but the power side folding mirrors come in the SE, not the ES. Another thing that comes in the SE compared to the ES is keyless entry, guys. So as you can see on the door handle, if I just press this button here, the car will open up for me. Whereas on the ES, it doesn't come with keyless entry. Now I'm just gonna open up the vehicle here for you, and we're gonna have a look. The seating and the features will stay the same in terms of just standard features, but again, you're gonna get more of an upgrade when we go to an SE. So we're gonna have a further look at the cargo space. That way you can have a better understanding of what comes in the vehicle. Okay, and just so to give you a nice look of our beautiful Eclipse Cross, we're gonna go on the side here. We're gonna take a look at the cargo space because I know that's important for a lot of people here. As you can see, we have a ton of room back here. Nice looking cargo space. You can also recline your seats a bit further if you'd like to. And then you can also fold them down here. So you can have that 40-60 split. We're gonna take a look at the cargo space as well. So I'm gonna open up the trunk here. As you can see, it has a ton of cargo space back here. So we also have our cargo shade if you wanted to hide your cargo. Lots of room back here, and then I'm gonna fold it on the seats in case you needed to have that 60-40 split. Maybe you need to put extra luggage back here, hockey sticks, whatever the case may be, guys. Underneath, we're gonna have our spare tire and tire jerk equipment for any roadside issues. And as you may be aware, Mitsubishi does offer 5 years unlimited kilometers for roadside assistance, so you are covered in case of an incident here. Cargo space will stay the same in an ES Super All-Wheel Control, so I'm just going to open it up and let you know, or let you see for yourself actually. So this again here is the cargo space without the seat folded down. Lots of cargo space here, guys. These are cloth mats that come with the vehicle, and again, underneath you're gonna have your spare tires, so not much changes in them. Honestly, the only difference is gonna be the features. So we're gonna hop into both vehicles, and we're gonna have a difference side-by-side comparison to the features that you'll see in both vehicles. Okay guys, so I'm gonna start with our ES all-wheel control, since this one here is the entry level. Now with the ES, you have a key to manually turn on your vehicle. With the SE, it's push to start. So that's one thing many people either love or hate. It really just depends on preference, guys. if you want a key or if you want push to start. On our steering wheel here, we have Bluetooth interface, which is going to be on the left hand side. I'm going to turn this down for a second here. The right hand side, we are going to have our cruise control. My favorite feature of all time is our forward collision mitigation, guys. This is a safety feature that comes in the entry level. So essentially you have 3 modes here: far, middle, or near. This is reaction time, so I always recommend staying in far. In this case here, if there's a car in front of me and we are driving, if the car comes to a sudden stop and I'm not paying attention, my forward collision mitigation will pay attention for me. It's going to warn me on the driver dash here. It's going to tell me to brake, and if I don't brake in that reaction time, it's going to try and brake for me. It's going to try and prevent a collision here. So again, it's an awesome safety feature to have. When you move up to an SE, you're going to get a bit more safety features, so which we will go over once I'm in that vehicle. Moving on to the standard features in an ES super all-wheel control. As you can see, we have our touchscreen here. You can connect with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. You can also connect with Bluetooth wirelessly if you like. Underneath, we are going to have our climate control settings. So I'm going to turn this on just so you can see. It is just a 1-zone climate control setting. So you guys just have one temperature for the entire vehicle. Underneath, we have our eco mode. You're going to have your USBs for your Android or Apple CarPlay. Heated front seats. Our super all-wheel control system. So you have snow mode. I don't know if you're able to see that. We have snow, gravel, normal, and eco mode. So you have those like 3 drive modes, and then that's pretty much it. This is just our standard super ES super all-wheel control. I'm going to move on, guys, to our SE so we can have a look at the upgraded features. Okay, now hopping into the SE, as you can see, again, we have our keyless entry here. Another safety feature you are going to get in the upgraded version is our blind spot warning. So this here, if there's someone coming from behind you or the side of you, it will warn you that someone is next to you, just to warn you not to merge. Again, the seating will stay the same, so we're going to have our premium cloth seating still, manual adjusting seats. But moving on to the further features we got here, I'm going to turn on the vehicle for you. So key just needs to be on your person, guys. Again, we have our keyless entry here. Okay, so turning on the vehicle, again, we're going to have some upgraded features in the SE compared to the ES. We have a heated steering wheel here, so even the grip is a bit different, guys. The material is going to be a bit different compared to our ES. Heated steering wheel button is just going to be on the side down here. As you can see, we also have our dual zone climate control, so we're going to get an upgraded climate control here, so we can have different temperatures for the drivers and passenger side. No need to fight over who's hot or who's cold. Eco mode stays the same. You have your USB. The console essentially stays the same. We're just adding a bit more features here. Heated front seats, again, that stays the same. Your super all-wheel control system, same drive mode. You have snow, eco, gravel, or normal mode. But we get an electric parking brake in this one here, which honestly I personally am in love with. I don't like the look of the bulky parking brake, but it's per preference, right? So we have an electric parking brake. We also have auto hold. So this here is going to hold my brake at a red light, so I don't have to constantly have my foot on the brake. I find this to be a lifesaver, guys. On our steering wheel as well, we do have paddle shifters. So this is if you'd like to be in a bit more control of your vehicle. Essentially, it's you driving in manual. It is very user-friendly, so if you don't know what you're doing, do not worry. Sometimes it's here for show, sometimes people actually use it. So really, again, just preference. But this is just, again, the upgraded features that you'll find in an ES versus the upgraded features you'll find in an SE versus an ES. So I hope you guys found this video helpful. Any questions, please feel free to comment and let me know, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Again, ES super all control. This one here is the SE all-wheel control. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I really appreciate it.